Hello everyone. Welcome to this demonstration of PTEM, PathWave Test Executive for manufacturing. In this demo, we will show how to create a multi-threaded DUT test plan and explore the different execution modes available in PTEM. When you create a new test plan from the File menu, you will be prompted if you wanted the test plan to be multi-threaded. This is a one-time selection, and once the test plan is created, it cannot be changed later. If you cancel the prompt, a non-multi-threaded test plan will be created for you. So let's go with multi-threaded for this demo. After selecting multi-threading, you will notice additional options available in the interface. Here, you see the selected execution mode. You will also see a new Run All DUTs button. This button runs all DUTs in the test plan using the selected execution mode. There is also a drop-down list that allows you to select a specific DUT. When a DUT is selected, the test plan view updates to show that DUT. The standard Run Test Plan button is still available, but it now runs only the selected DUT. Next, let's add an instrument into our test plan. I have set up a benchtop multimeter, model 34465A, and connected it to the test system for this demo. We will need the instrument address of the DMM for the resource name entry. This can be obtained from the Keysight I/O library connection expert. Just copy and paste the address into the entry. Now that we have the DMM added, let's get it to do a frequency measurement test. I'll add a frequency measurement step to make a measurement and then configure a limit check on it. In this way, we can see the measurements printed on the output panel when the test step is executed. I'm going to use min-max as the limit type and then enter the limit values for the test. Now we've got the frequency test step ready. Next, let me insert a print step above this and configure it to print out the DUT number that is being tested. We can use the DUT name variable for this in the print message. Just remember to enclose all variables in braces. Now, we are ready to give the test plan a go. Clicking the Run Test Plan button runs the currently selected DUT. Since we currently have only one DUT in the test plan, the selection shows just DUT 001. When the test executes, you can see the DUT name printed first, followed by the frequency measurement test result. Now let's try the Run All DUTs button. When I click on this button, notice a small blue window appears momentarily. This is PTEM loading the virtual test plan for the DUT. If we have multi-DUTs in the test plan, each of them will get its own virtual test plan to run independently. With just one DUT, there is no difference between Run All DUT and Run Test Plan buttons, as both of them runs the same virtual test plan of DUT1. Now, let's bring up the DUT panel and add a few more DUTs. Let's add DUT 2 and 3 to our test plan. Now the DUT selection dropdown shows all 3 DUTs available for your selection. If I select DUT 2 and run the test plan, only DUT 2 is executed. And selecting DUT 3 and running the test plan executes only DUT 3. Now let's try the Run All button. Notice the small blue pop-up coming up again? PTEM reloads the virtual test plans when test plan configuration is changed. Run All button executes the test plan according to the selected run mode. In sequential mode, PTEM runs DUT1 first, followed by DUT2 and then DUT3. Now let's change the execution mode to batch mode. To do this, go to the Test Plan Settings panel and navigate to the Multi-threading section. Here, you can choose between sequential, batch, and asynchronous execution modes. Let's try the batch mode this time. Batch mode runs all DUTs in parallel. So you will see some difference in the sequencing of messages on the output panel. Because all 3 DUTs are now executing in parallel, the print step is executed for all DUTs first. As a result, the print outputs appear first in the output panel. The order of DUTs is no longer sequential, and whichever DUT finishes first is displayed first. In this run, you can see DUT1, DUT3, and DUT2. These are followed by the frequency measurement results for the DUTs. Next, let's try running in asynchronous mode. Change the execution mode to asynchronous and run all DUTs again. Because we changed the mode of execution, PTEM reloads the virtual test plan again for the DUTs. Once done, the asynchronous DUT panel is displayed. From here, you can manually select and execute any DUT at any time. In this demo, we showed how a single test plan can use one shared DMM to test multiple DUTs without creating additional sequences to manage DUT coordination or instrument sharing, even when the DUTs are executed in parallel. Thank you for watching. Visit the Keysight Hands-on YouTube channel for more demonstrations showcasing PTEM.